I'm here with Ron Mason, the title sponsor for Mobile Disrupt, Blanco. So tell me a little bit about why you guys chose to be the title sponsor. How's the show going? What kind of conversations you have?
Sure, yeah, this is a role that we play every year. It's a really important event for us to be at. A ton of great conversations happening. I feel like this year it's a little bit different than previous years. This is my second Mobile Disrupt. It seems like there's a great presence of folks looking to utilize our services, buy and sell devices. Traffic seems a little bit better this year.
Yeah, it does.
Which is great. The venue is amazing, and you guys always do a great job with the show.
Have you seen any trends in the conversations you're having? Is it mostly with the wholesalers, people looking for inventory, trying to move inventory? How's that look? What kind of key takeaways are you having?
Everyone is in growth mode, right? There's been an explosion of devices. Everybody's figuring out what to do with those devices, and that's where we come to play. So we're having a lot of substantive conversations, giving them a roadmap on how to process those devices and
making it easier, right?
That's it. Easy button.
Ease of doing business always wins.
For
and
sure.
It's hard in this business to make it easy, but it's complex.
Absolutely.
It can be. And Ron Mason, thanks so much. I appreciate your time. I told you it's going to be quick and easy,
That's
right?
it.
That's right. All right, thanks a lot. Hey, more to come. We'll see you next time. So here we are in Miami at Mobile Disrupt, and wanted to get some feedback from folks here at the convention and learn what they're doing. So I'm here with Steven Hauser. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what do you do and what's been your experience so far with the show.
Steven Hauser from EverCycle. I'm the VP of Strategic Partnerships. We're a software platform that bridges the gap between enterprise and bars, ITAMs, everything in between. We are an automation solution, and we get rid of spreadsheets.
And you were telling me earlier about the ecosystem we're in. Some people are really good at some parts and maybe not so good at others. Tell me about that again. What was that story around? Some people can do one or the other, but most people aren't doing both. What does that look like?
We started out as, EverCycle started as a reverse logistics platform, helping Fortune 50 down to small to medium-sized businesses recover remote devices. And with that, we were then asked, can you also help us deploy after we recover, repair, or retire? We said, sure, why not? So now we're getting into provisioning. Forward logistics is now part of our platform in addition to reverse logistics. We found that we're helping organizations that were good at reverse and now want to do forward, or were really good at forward and now want to do reverse logistics.
So that's good for the end user and the organization, because now it's a new revenue flow for them, right?
Absolutely.
They're adding value to their customers.
Yep.
So everybody needs to get on board doing this. Come on. So anything else, Stephen, you want to leave us with?
No, it's just automation is here, and whether it's AI, robots, or simply making sure that you have your data in one place, that's automation. And EverCycle, we're making sure that we take all the data, put it in one place. And I'll tell you, all the partners here at Mobile Disrupt, it's great to see everybody. It's great to see old friends. It's great to make new friends. And this has exploded. I was here last year. I think it's twice as big as it was last year, and there's even more players. It's a lot of fun.
So what are you hoping to get out of the show? What was your reason for coming back?
Meeting great people like you.
Yeah. Good answer, good answer. Likewise. Yeah. So that's awesome, man. Well, thanks for your time today.
You bet.
Thanks for making some time for us to chat about the show. More to come.
Thanks.
Hey, so here at Mobile Disrupt, talking to all the great exhibitors, the companies that are here with ipec. I want to hear a little bit more about how's the show going, why do you have this celebrity with you, and what else are you guys doing for the industry?
Well, Chris, we're delighted to answer your questions. We love being at this conference because we're huge believers in the power of Mobile Disrupt. We're actually sponsors for that reason. This conference brings together industry's top experts. It's a great opportunity to learn, meet our clients, learn about trends, and also network. It's a very human connected conference, so it creates great relationships. That's why we're here, and we've had a phenomenal day meeting with dozens of really interesting people, hearing interesting stories.
Yes, that's great, and I want to say thank you so much and really appreciate the organizer of this event. I love this show, it's really good, and the beauty of it, everybody, they know what they are looking for, they are educated about their industry and business. It's amazing to have all people in the same industry under one roof.
Yeah, and covering such a wide range of the business. It's not just one thing, it's a lot of different things.
All the aspects of the business you need.
Yeah.
And the celebrity.
Yes, I'm going to insert a picture of the posters.
He's
Did you have
the
to
only
practice
person.
that?
I shaved so people wouldn't recognize it.
Yeah, and your hair's a little different.
A little different, yeah.
You got the summer highlights now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's all
But
over.
it's fun.
So
Easy for ipec.
that's right. And have you had some good conversations here with different
Yeah,
people?
great. And I'm originally from Brazil. And I'm delighted to see how many Brazilian people are here. I was able to connect
Excellent.
with many people from my home country, which is great.
That is great.
To see that they are taking over the industry, it's a
Yeah.
really neat thing to see.
Diversity is great, and I love that we have a very international community
very.
here. Mobility brings us all together, and it's great to be able to make a difference, solve business problems with technology.
Mobility is connectedness, and this is the ultimate venue and conference to connect. We're looking forward to next year.
That's a good place to end. Looking forward to next year. Hopefully it's back in Miami. We'll have to talk to Bob about that. More to come. Stay tuned. Here we are back at the Mobile Disrupt, and it's just a exhibitor after exhibitor, a lot of great technology, great companies. Here with Rupert. Tell us a little bit about your company and what are you doing here, and how's the show going?
Thank you, Chris,
Yeah.
for asking. We do automated warehouses, and essentially what we're doing is a solution where all the put away and all the picking of the finished product, the processed product of the refurbished phones is automated. The advantage of our system is that you can identify each device individually, for example, by IMEI number.
Okay.
So that means that if you have an order come in, you can pick out of hundreds of thousands exactly the device that the customer wants in a matter of seconds.
Okay. So that cuts down on labor costs, errors, it's just more efficient and effective.
Yes, there's a very big labor saving, and as you rightly point out, in any process where there's human labor, there are going to be picking errors, put away errors, so it's a better service for the customer. Throughput time is faster as well.
The ideal customer would be people that are in the business of secondary to market, they're bringing in equipment and they're doing it all manually today. Is that who your customers would be?
So the ideal customer is somebody who is doing used mobile devices, because the used mobile device, every single one is distinct and unique. The new one, there's a certain amount of SKUs, but there's not every device is unique. So
Thanks for sharing the background story. How about today? How's the show going? Are you meeting prospects, or have you been to the show before?
yes, we went last year to Vegas. I must say I think the location here, the venue is better in Vegas. Very nice, very well organised. The fact that everybody is in one room here makes it an improvement over last year. But the show's gone extremely well. We've been busy the whole day. There's a lot of people interested. With the tariffs, the new phones are going to be more expensive, so it's going to be a huge boost to the whole used phone industry. I think we're seeing that today.
Yeah, it's a lot of energy, and we're only halfway through it. So it's all day tomorrow. I love seeing like-minded people with similar goals working together for a common goal. It feels like of just promoting business, promoting technology, being responsible about it. So fantastic work. Thanks so much for meeting with me today.
Thank you, Chris.
Here we are back at Mobile Disrupt. Repeat guest, check out the Wireless Way. I'll put the link. Great to see you here again, Rob. What's going on? Any updates?
Cell Phones for Soldiers is happy to be here at the 2025 Mobile Disrupt Conference. We're the official nonprofit partner of the month. Very grateful to have a booth and be able to talk to different vendors and attendees. This is a conference in the secondary phone market where a lot of these corporations and companies and individuals have access to the devices that are the lifeblood of Cell Phones for Soldiers. We recycle anywhere between 5,000 and 10,000 phones every month, and a lot of these companies have access to those devices that we're looking to get so we can liquidate them and make money to help the veteran community. So getting in front of a lot of these different strategic partners that have access to some of the software solutions that make us a more efficient charity, to the 3PL partners that are going to allow us to process some of the devices. I mean, there's just a lot of different kinds of companies that make Cell Phones for Soldiers a more efficient charity that ultimately allow us to serve more veterans.
Have you been able to make any strategic connections here at the show? I mean, is this a lot of new companies you haven't worked with before here?
There's so many companies that have either a military affiliation or employees that served in the military, but they have an affinity for helping our veterans. And so I've been able to meet a lot of those people here at the conference that have offered their support, whether that's store locations that are going to collect restock devices on our behalf. A gentleman stopped by, and a couple hundred T-Mobile locations might become collection points for cell phones for soldiers. A different software solution that I hadn't heard about was approached to me. A 3D printed phone case and screen protector that we can put onto the devices that we give to the veterans. All of that offered to cell phones for soldiers so that we can provide a great service to our veteran community. I'm really impressed with how many people are in attendance that really care about the country and care about our military.
That's very encouraging to hear. I'm glad to hear that as well. It's been a great show, even for me. This is the third or fourth time I've checked this out. It's getting bigger and bigger, and the leadership of Mobile Disrupt really has developed for your organization. I think a lot of veterans and veteran families, we've talked about that before, the families serve just as much. Sometimes they're not trained for it, whereas the soldiers and service people are. Thanks again for all you're doing. I'm glad to see you here, my friend.
Yeah, it's absolutely my pleasure. And thank you again for covering cell phones for soldiers and having a passion for our mission and what we're trying to do. So thank you for giving us the platform, to share our mission to all your listeners and viewers. So
you bet.
I really appreciate it.
It's funny, I grew up watching The Price is Right with Bob Barker, and you probably wonder where this is going, because I'm wondering where this is going. But at the end of every show, I don't know if you ever saw it, he was like, hey, be sure to spade and neuter your cats, your pets. So I think I need to come up with a sign of going, hey, be sure to recycle and refurbish your mobile devices.
There you go.
What do you think?
Oh, I
need to work on that, but I think that's my new tagline.
We can work on that together.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll
Be
get
sure,
you something.
be sure to recycle and refurbish your old mobile devices and send them to Cell Phone for Soldiers.
Yep. Awesome.
Thanks, my friend.
Well, thank you so
man,
much.
That's awesome.
Chris,
you bet.
good to see you.
And we'll see more to come. There we go.
Thank you.
Hey, so we're back here at Mobile Disrupt. I'm here with Shay and Injured Gadgets?
Yeah.
That's a cool name. So tell me a little bit, what do you guys do and how's the show going for you?
We started off as just cell phone parts back in 2009. Well, really just cell phone parts. So iPhone 3G, BlackBerry, HTC stuff back then. So maybe 20 SKUs. And then today we've expanded to almost 30,000 SKUs of cell phone, tablet, computer, Apple Watch, surfaces, anything mobile, we carry it for the parts. At the show, we're focusing on some of our larger machinery, whether it be this right here, which will do the iPhone back glass. This guy right here will do about 70,000 back glass a month. Polishing for the screens, removing the scratches, as well as just tooling, battery diagnostics and things like that.
A lot of the folks and other vendors here that are collecting these secondary devices, these end-of-life devices, the ones that still have life in them, can come to you to get refurbished, polished up, cleaned up, and be redeployed. That's the plan? Okay.
So we give those depots and the repair stores the ability to bring those back to life.
And do you sell these machines?
Yeah, exactly. We manufacture. So this is one of one right here. It's the only one in the world. We made it custom for a client. They came to us and said, hey, we do about 20,000 iPhone back glass a month. Can you make a machine that'll help us do that? So we said, we'll make you one that'll do 70,000 back glass a month with the same price point they were trying to shoot for with 20,000.
How's the show going for you so far?
I started off really busy and really fast, which was exhausting, so I'm kind of happy that it slowed down a little bit.
For now. Have you been here before? Have you done this show before?
Yeah, we've been here since inception.
Have you seen a change over the 4 years? Is it growing? Or
No, with the app this year, I definitely feel like the amount of media requests and messages took a huge uptick. And then of course the app is just so easy to use.
Right.
So yeah, no, the show's been great. The people have been great. We met a lot of new people at the show this year that we haven't met before. So it's going really good.
Fantastic. Shay, thanks so much for your time, buddy.
Absolutely. It was a pleasure.
Likewise. Good meeting you. Here we are back at Mobile Disrupt in Miami, here with Jace. Tell us a little bit about what are you guys doing here and how's it going?
So our company is called Early Upgrade. We buy and sell phones, tablets, laptops, mainly BC grade. We're here with our data bot. This is used for data destruction. It drills a hole into the NAND chip. It takes about 6 seconds, and it's simple and a very efficient way to destroy data.
So you do that to protect any of the data that's on the device.
Yeah.
So if you're concerned about corporate data and someone getting a hold of it, you guys take care of that.
100%.
So it's basically that destroy it. It's not usable at this point. So this is only for devices that are end of life.
100%. The screen's still good. The parts inside the phone are still good. It just doesn't work as a whole phone, but the parts are still work.
Oh, so the parts can be recycled, but the data's destroyed.
Yep, 100%.
That's pretty cool.
It's awesome.
Jace, great job. Thank you so much, man.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you bet. So James, here we are in Miami.
Yes.
Mobile Disrupt. This is your first time here?
It is. My first time, well, not to Miami. I've been to Miami before, but first time to Mobile Disrupt.
A pontoon in Miami.
I have. As a matter of fact, you were kind enough to take us out yesterday.
We did that yesterday.
The great partnership that AT&T has with Intelisys, I feel like it's definitely resonated well.
We call that beyond the boardroom.
Yes.
Beyond the boardroom and on the boat.
Definitely exciting. And man, you're a great ship's captain. I get to give you a shameless plug.
Beach the boat. We saw a monument.
Tour, yeah.
Yeah, I saw a monument. So the show, what's been your takeaway? This is a little bit different than channel partners.
Quite a bit different than channel partners. There's a lot of untapped potential here. It's a completely different market than I've been exposed to before, and I think it gives us a lot of potential for future business, because a lot of these folks, they're selling devices to end user customers, and those customers they could potentially sell the service to as well, and they could do that through Intelisys. So that's why I'm here today. I want to make sure we make relationships with people that are talking to end user customers and maybe not selling them service today. They can add that to the devices that they're selling to those customers.
Absolutely.
It gives them a new revenue stream. We can help these folks that are in attendance grow their business.
Yeah, there's hundreds of folks here that are not a part of our traditional day job. They're focused on the second half or the back end of the life cycle.
Correct.
And I was just talking to someone recently, and he was saying, we want the entire life cycle. We want to be forward logistics and reverse logistics.
Yes.
I thought there's a paradigm shift going on for this ecosystem. I agree with you, very different group. A lot of companies I've never even heard of, but they're very sizable companies. It's like a $55 billion industry, so it's no small potatoes.
Yeah. You can see from some of the sponsors that are here, we got eBay, Walmart. I mean, there's some big names, and with that comes a lot of potential for us. And I think a lot of synergies can be created, and I think that will help both Intelisys and AT&T.
That's right. And man, the Fountain Blue, what a great venue.
Yeah, this is a nice venue.
Not too shabby.
No, we've definitely done well staying here.
Absolutely. James, any last words, anything you want to leave us with?
You know what? I'm just excited that we're able to be here and excited to create some new partnerships. Intelisys is very near and dear to my heart, and excited to see us grow together.
Absolutely. I second that. Thanks a lot, bud.
No problem. Thank you.
More to come. Hey, so I'm here with Vincent, a new friend in the business. I'm a communications consultant too, but that's actually the name of his business. So tell me a little bit about what are you doing here at the show, what kind of conversations you're having, and any key takeaways.
Sure. We've been doing this for 25 years now. I've actually been in the industry for 30. I used to sell cell phone pagers, back in the day, and seen the industry evolve since the beginning. Back in the old days, it was the old flip phones,
bag phones,
and old brick phones. Used to sell for $400 or $500, but nowadays you're selling iPhones for $800 and stuff like that. So the industry's really evolved to different heights.
Yeah. And what kind of conversations are you having? Is it a very similar conversation, or is it all over the map? Are you talking with other resellers or wholesalers? Are you trying to find customers or provide hardware for other companies?
Well, we're trying to find hardware for other companies as well, and there is a lot of competition in this business, so you have to have good pricing, but you also have good quality, and you have to have a company that stands behind their product, which is kind of a reason why we've been around for 25 years.
Yeah, 25 years, that's no small, it's fantastic. Have you been to the show before? Is this your first time?
My first time. I used to do all the shows in Vegas way back in the day, CES, CTI, all those.
Nice break, isn't it?
Yeah, I got a place down here, down the street, so it's kind of close.
Oh, well, man, Vincent, thanks so much. Appreciate your time.
Hey.
Thanks for being at the show, and thank you. Come back next year.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's
excellent.
been a great show.
Me too, and I hope it's in Miami.
Yeah, me
It'd be
too.
Nice.
Yeah, right? Thanks.
All right, thanks. Stay tuned, more to come. I'm here with Sam Schulze with Dynamic Lifecycle at Mobile Disrupt. So Sam, tell me a little bit about what are you doing here, how's the show going, what kind of insights are you getting from the conversations?
Yeah, so we are an electronics recycler, an ipec company. Right now we're looking to take in companies' old electronics when they do a refresh, and we're looking for buyers. Anything that's end of life, we have a full in-house recycling operation. Anything with life left in it, we're selling wholesale and through our e-commerce platforms.
Is there a top 5 level of types of devices you're seeing? Is it all iPhones and Samsung?
We deal with laptops, desktops, all-in-one servers, networking equipment, and of course mobility.
Are you seeing like Toast and Clover, the point-of-sale systems? Have you seen any of those come through yet?
Yes, a lot of those point-of-sale systems. That's kind of a new thing to us. Well, of course, we're
it's
to
newer.
the industry in general. But yeah, we're seeing all sorts of equipment coming through our doors.
Fantastic. Yeah, because I talk to a lot of businesses, and I'm finding just, there's more and more devices. It's called device sprawl. Every time you turn around, there's a new device, some kind of wearable or a tablet for logistics and manufacturing and healthcare. There's so many types of devices. It's great that your company's helping. Even it's environmental friendly, right? Because you're getting more use out of these devices instead of having to go out and mine other precious metals, right?
Yep, and speaking on the environmental friendly part, we have a landfill diversion policy. So the thing is any device that comes through our door, we do not ever want to see in a landfill. We're going to break it down to the rawest commodity and find a place for that.
Fantastic. So if it's not a reusable device, you break it down and it can be recyclable in some form or fashion.
Yep.
Well, Sam, fantastic work. I'm glad I got to meet you today. Thanks for giving us an overview.
Yeah, thank you for stopping by.
You bet. Hey, more to come. So Anna Martinez with Fix LLC. How's the show going? And tell me a little bit about what are you displaying here and what kind of conversations are you having with the attendees?
Yeah, so the fair is going amazing. We're definitely coming back next year. All the conversation we're having, we're showing all of the products that we have to display. People have repair shops in Latin America or some parts in the States, so we show them the products. We're like, let's have a conversation. We can do a distribution to you, like just show them all the batteries, all the equipment that we have, because we have microscope, we have flux, we have paste, laser machines. I can go on and everything that we have.
If you need it, you got it.
Exactly, like one.
Wow. Is this your first time at the show?
This is our first time in our show. The first show we have ever done is this one and the gadget repair.
Right, and I have to tell you, walking the floor, you definitely win the prize for the best backdrop. The digital signage is next level. So I do a lot of work with digital signage, so great job there.
Thanks.
So who are you talking with? Are they mostly other resellers or people with depots or?
Like there's some familiar faces that we have seen in gadget repair, so of course they come up and they say, oh my God, hi, how are you? We also have a lot of influencers in this industry, so they also know us because of social media. They also come up to us and say, I've seen you on social media. Oh, I know this brand, Kianli. It's a very famous brand. Tell me more about it. Tell me more what you have. TBK, the same thing with it. Especially the polisher of TBK, there's a lot of people that buy the phones and they need a repair to sell it.
Right.
They're like, okay, I have many scratches on the phone. What do I do? I was like, okay. We have a polisher, and then we explain everything that a polisher does to them.
Wow. Well, Anna, thanks so much for making some time. I know you're busy. Anything else you want to add?
Our website is www.fix.com.
Website in there.
And then ALLFIX, sorry.
I'll have the link in the show notes. Thanks again. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so
Have
much
a fantastic day. Hey, Craig, thanks for taking time. I know we're busy here at Mobile Disrupt in Miami. Tell me a little bit, what are you doing here at the show and how's it going?
Sure, it's going great. Yesterday I was fortunate enough to be on stage with the CEO of Akudo, Josh Matthews, and was able to talk about our partnership between Samsung and Akudo and how Akudo powers Samsung's circular economy. A wonderful partnership because we're able to take devices that come in via our trade-in program and get them back out into the market as quickly as possible, focusing on a couple of things. The first one is accuracy. We really want to make sure that the devices that we're bringing back in are triaged and graded appropriately so that buyers know exactly what they're getting every single time. The second thing is velocity, getting those devices out quickly. The third thing that Akudo does to help us out is flexibility. They're able to grow and scale with an OEM like Samsung to solve all of our challenges, whether it's from automated and AI-powered triage, all the way to storage and automated pick, pack, and ship to get our product out the door. So the combined weight of Samsung and Akudo is really, I think, in my opinion, changing the game of how devices move through the ecosystem and get back to our consumers.
That is so important. You mentioned changing the game, and that used to only happen every now and then, but I feel like it's happening more and more as technology is advancing, AI is advancing, consumer expectation on devices is advancing, so very cool. Are you having any great conversation?
The Mobile Disrupt event is really a game changer for the industry because when you go to some of the broader shows, you have folks that are focused on other technologies. Maybe it's TVs, maybe it's cameras, maybe it's networking equipment. This is a mobile-centric show that's really critical to be able to make those connections. These are truly the leaders of the industry that come to Mobile Disrupt. The team that puts this event together has done a tremendous job. I've been going for the last 2-3 years and just watching this conference grow to really showcase all the different brands and all the different players in the industry bring us all together to collaborate, to figure out the biggest challenges and put solutions together as an industry to help solve them. One of the ways I think that is really important to note, I also work with the CTIA. I'm on the Leadership Council, specifically the Reverse Logistics and Grading Skills Working Group. Almost all of the member companies are here to come together and put something out into the market that the industry can absorb. Our latest release on Monday is version 5 of the grading scales, where we took the B2B device triage grading scales and updated them to make them more relevant for the devices in the marketplace today, with the kind of the goal of adoption, right, and getting more people to be able to use those and have a consistent standard that all of these buyers and all of these processors and reverse logistics companies can sing off the same sheet of music, so that again our buyers and customers know exactly what they're getting when they buy the product.
Customer experience, you're winning. At the end of the day, we all got our boardroom meetings and internal operations needs, but the customer experience will win every
Always.
time.
The customer's first.
Greg Feely with Samsung. Thanks so much, man.
Pleasure, Chris.
Appreciate your time.
Thanks. Have a good one.
We'll be right back. Hey, Paul, man, thanks for making time for me today. We're in Miami at Mobile Disrupt. You won the prize for the best coat and jacket. I regret that I didn't get a picture of it yesterday. So you had a great one yesterday. You got a better one today. Paul Friday with eBay. Tell me, what are you guys doing here and how's the show going?
Yeah, well, first off, show's going great. We haven't done some shows like this in a booth in a few years. Well, we're eBay, obviously, the originators of the marketplace. And really the point of being here at Mobile Disrupt is we're just really showing off our certified and our seller refurbished program that we have for phones. We sell a lot of phones, just like other folks do as well. In a refurbished phone section, what we call seller refurbished, we have 3 grades: excellent, very good, and good. Kind of very similar that is going on within the market. That program is gated program, so we're here talking to sellers. Most have either been on eBay in the past, are still on eBay, and or they're not in the program itself. So explaining the program, looking to enroll them into the program as well, and explaining what we have to offer. Because we kind of say it's not your dad's eBay anymore, right? So we want to work with not only folks that maybe have 3 or 4 or old phone, single, and we have great processes for that on the site, but we want to work with the folks that have 20s, 100s, they're buying phones every week, every month, 100,000 phones, right? And obviously those top sellers as well. A lot of those sellers are top rated sellers that we're meeting with and also talking to new ones.
And where are you getting your inventory from? Are these regular folks wanting to sell their phones on eBay?
Great question. So eBay, we actually don't own inventory. I know that's still like the big question. No, we don't have a hidden warehouse anywhere. We don't own anything. We will make some promotional agreements of like, hey, how many of those do you have for Christmas? Yeah, we can move X amount during back to school. So we'll make those types of deals with sellers. Sometimes there's some subsidy involved for top-rated, high-end sellers in our enterprise programs. But outside of that, we do have our own internal system for ads and different routes like sellers can use for marketing their items. Of course, they own their own page, right? There's no buy box model on eBay. So you own that listing, you own that page. So very important, especially in the refurbished side or used phone side. Somebody remembers some of these. Yeah. Might remember one of these from like 1995 when we're kind of doing a little history of phone.
People are wanting those. They're wanting those because they want to disconnect. They don't want all the distractions. They want a simple phone.
And sadly, none of the carriers are actually still can connect to these phones anymore. That's the other part. You don't have a carrier for it. But yes, simplicity is key. Then obviously an excellent refurbished. This is an iPhone 15 Pro 256 version here in the refurbished program. But from older phone situations, we sell it all, whether it's used for parts, maybe working, but used in different conditions, and obviously in the refurbished mode as well. So I actually bought these on eBay last week. This one was about $45, free shipping. This one was like 10 bucks. They don't connect, they don't battery, but again, used, missing for parts, are non-working. So, we sell all those functionalities as well.
One day they'll be in a museum if they're not already.
Yeah, I actually have a late 80s car, so I keep this one in the car. It actually, with the cigarette lighter adapter, lights up. People really dig that.
You gotta get the bag phone too.
This one was a little bit cheaper. This was like about 150 bucks. Hopefully my wife never sees this. I think I told her I paid 50 bucks. Bag phones were a little bit more expensive, believe it or not. But yeah, then I have a pager in the car, and I have like an old Alpine cassette pull out, and I have cassettes in the car. So I keep the car very 1988-ish.
Where are you out of?
So with eBay, of course, we're out of San Jose. Yeah. We have offices in a couple of different spots. Big offices in Salt Lake, Austin. We have an office in New York. Smaller satellites in Seattle, a few others. I'm actually based in North Phoenix.
Okay.
So after 20 years in the Bay Area, a couple of years down in San Diego, I'm based in North Phoenix now. So remote, but do a lot of the shows and events too. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, man, that's a lot of good information. Is there any conversations that stood out for you? We were here yesterday, and today's the last day. Has there been some really great conversations that are like a recurring conversation you're having?
Yeah, so most of the sellers have started their business on eBay, moved on to other platforms, like maybe forgot about us or don't give it the attention that's needed. So that's what we're here, just spreading our eBay gospel, per se, right? Spread the eBay word. Letting them know about these programs and what we have available in the Refurbished program. We give the customer a 1-year warranty, so all they really have to do is offer free 2-day shipping. They have to offer 30-day returns and the return label for the phone to come back. And obviously a percentage fee, but other than that, everything else, we offer that warranty, so they don't have to warranty the phone any more than 30 days. So we do that through a partnership with Allstate that we have in our Refurbished program.
If you're in the market and you're looking for devices as a consumer or maybe a reseller, check out ebay.com.
Yeah, don't forget about it.
Paul Friday, look them up. You think you'll come back next year to the show?
I think we'll be back next year for sure. It's been really good so far.
It's getting bigger every year. I feel like the energy is much higher. Last year was great, but it's definitely leveled up.
This show is very much a social show.
Yeah.
Some people have meetings in meeting rooms, but really the community is very social. Spot conversations, talking to everybody, just being wide open. We're a very close niche community.
Yeah.
Everybody knows each other. I'm typically in this side of the market, so it really makes it fun. It's like meeting old friends and coming back for a reunion.
You gotta love it. Paul,
all right, thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Take care.
Stay tuned.